Well, hello, my algebra students. Today we're going to start something that we're going to be working on probably past Easter vacation, and that is the square root. A square root is reversing the square. So, like addition has subtraction, multiplication has division. To undo what's being done, the square root reverses the square. So a square root has this symbol to it. This is called a radical. This number is called the index, INDEX, and the number underneath the radical is called the radicand. Now we're only going to work with an index of 2. So if I gave you this problem, that would be the square root. Undo the square to 9. Or what are you squaring? To get 9. Now, a while back, I asked you guys to memorize your squares. This is one of the reasons. Now, what do you square to get 9? Of course, 3. If I want the negative answer, I'd put a negative out front, and that would be negative 3. Now, we use the square root so much. It's probably used about 97% of the time or more, so that we don't put the index, or let's say it this way. If you see a radical without an index, it's assumed to be a square root. Now, you'll deal with cube roots and fourth roots when you get to junior level math, but for us, we're just going to do a square root. So index not there, assumed to be a square root. So if I said, what's the square root of 16? You would say 4. Square root of 25, what do you square to get 25? And that would be 5. How about, let's give you a tricky one, the square root of 7 squared. Well, the square root is saying, what are you squaring? And I'm squaring 7. So the answer would be 7. Now here's a tricky one, the square root of negative 9. Well, you can't take a square root of a negative, because whenever you square a real number, it has to be positive or 0. So this would be no real number. Can't take the square root of a negative. So see if you can figure these out real quick for me. Square root of 100, square root of 4, 3 square root of 49, 1/2 square root of 144. That's a tricky one. And last one, square root of 16 plus square root of 121. Do those right now and then turn me back on when you're done. Okay, so square root of 100 is 10. Square root of 4, 2. 3 times square root of 49. Square root of 49 is 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Now I have to warn you, some of you guys Some of you guys are going to find this super easy. Some of you guys are going to find this pretty challenging. That's just the way life is. 1/2 of square root of 144 is 12. And that'd be 6. And then 4 plus 11 is 15. Ooh. Okay. This video is kind of short. The next one will be longer. See ya.